Hello everyone and welcome back to another vlog. I hope you're all well. Vlog, honey. Yes, I've got my Christmas jumper on. I think I've got about 4 in total. Well, actually I've got another one coming. It's not arrived yet due to delays with Royal Mail and stuff, but hopefully that one should be here actually tomorrow. I think it's supposed to be coming. So yesterday at work it was Christmas jumper day and we were allowed to wear our Christmas jumpers at work, and basically you have to pay £1 for the donation, and then we're allowed to wear it right up until Christmas. So I'll be wearing a Christmas jumper every day at work now. So for the past few days we have been looking at some wedding things, hence why I've not recorded too much, just because we've been so busy trying to book and pay for the venue and the registry office. So that's booked in. We had to pay £100 deposit for that, and then we just looked as well, and we've got to pay a notice of marriage, which is £35 each, but we don't have to book that in yet. I think it's like up to 12 months before your wedding. So tonight we are going to go to Wonderland, not the Hyde Park one, the one in Nottingham is the one we're going to go to, with my friend Katie and her husband Luke. They recently got married last month, so newlywed couple. So we might attempt to do some ice skating, but I'll try and capture some sort of clips if I can and upload it, but we'll see. So I'm just about to put the washing out. Today I've also been to my mum's house just to give her a quick visit, and my sister and nephew was also there. So got some presents off of them to open on Christmas Day. We've already gave my nephew his presents already, so they're under the Christmas tree at my sister's house, I'd assume. But yeah, I'm just about to put the washing out. Chris is currently in London. Well, he went to London yesterday. He's on his way back today after work. So he'll probably be in Nottingham by about 7, I'd say. Maybe just before. We'll see what time he actually gets back home and what time we set off here. So now time to put the washing out. Okay, so that's the washing all done. Just a quick update. We have had another snag. Letting Holly in. We have had another snag upstairs. Can't remember if I said or not, but I don't think I have. To do with our extract fan in the upstairs bathroom. Basically we've got like a patch that's built up around it, and the fan just seems to be dripping water. Even when it's not on, it will just drip water on the floor. So we've emailed Davidson's aftercare team. They've said that someone from electrical something or other are coming out, but don't think they've been back in touch with Davidson's yet. So Davidson's have decided to send their own personnel on Monday. I'm not sure what time they're coming yet, but I'm at work, so we're gonna have to get someone else to come around just to take a look at it and see what's going on. But I think our neighbour next door also has the same problem, so I don't know if it's just at the pipe in the loft, because it goes up to the loft and not out on the wall. I don't know if it's just blocked or something like that. It needs cleaning out maybe, I don't know. So they're going to take a look at it and keep me updated. Actually, I'll go upstairs and show you what it looks like. Alright, so let me put the light on and panel up. Basically this ring here, it was only little to start with, and then a week later it became this big circle and it just drips down. So we always have a wet patch in the morning on the floor, so last night I decided to put a towel down just because it kept making a noise and dripping. In the middle of the night, just, yeah, it kept dripping on the floor and waking me up, so I basically just put a towel on the floor to stop the noise. I suppose I could have put a bucket, but that would have made more noise if you asked me. Also an update on the airing cupboard. That is now all fixed. Sorry about the mess in here, this is a spare room now. Yeah, the airing cupboard is now all fixed. We had a new door put on and some shelves fitted as well, so now we can actually hang stuff in there. Open sesame. Chris has got his shirt in there at the moment. It's nice and warm because of the pipes down here, so we don't actually need to put a radiator in it. And Davison's put 2 shelves in there for us, so we've got towels on the top one and there's sheets and stuff on the lower down one. So I was quite apprehensive as to whether they were going to get those shelves in there, but I think he basically built the frame first and then just put those slats on top of it just to make it easier for himself. I'm going to put one of these lights in here just to the side so it sticks on by adhesive, just to make it a bit brighter in there for ourselves, make it easier to find things. But yeah, so it goes all the way up to the ceiling and then all the way down to the base. Let me just move his shirt out of the way. So all the way down there, so you can actually put something on there like shoes as well as if you wanted to. That's just the upstairs heating just come on now. That's what that noise is. So as most of you know, I'm getting married in 2024 at our dream wedding venue. We absolutely love it when we went to see it, and we reserved then and there. As soon as we pulled up, we just knew it was the right one for us. So we decided to put a reservation down and book in our registrar a couple of days after, and then we booked the venue in this week. So that's all confirmed, all booked. We just got to pay a deposit this Sunday, so it's all going ahead, and in 14 months, I think it's like 15 months, we would have tied the knot. It's quite scary when you think about it. I have done some wedding shopping already and I got a few bits. So Facebook Market was a good idea for us if you're looking for some budget friendly wedding ideas to get on there. So we've not got loads to spend because we just bought a house and a new car for myself, like I said. So I think, say Facebook Market definitely, Shein, or however you want to say it, Shein, I don't know. And Etsy have some very good ideas, some cheap ways to sort of deck out your wedding venues, I guess. So the other day I looked on Facebook Market and there was actually a wedding page boys sort of suit on there the other day that I found, and it was only £10. So I know there might be a risk that my nephew might not fit in the suit, but for £10 I thought, you know what, I can't go wrong. And if it doesn't fit him, then I can always give it to someone else. I mean, it only cost me £10 at the end of the day. So this is his jacket. It comes with some trousers as well, some like dark navy blue trousers, and it's also got a little bow tie. I can't actually, oh, it's got octopuses on there, that's it, yeah. So that's our theme, sort of like a dark navy. So we've got flowers wise, we're thinking dark navy, burgundy, and there's like a pruny colour in there. I'll put a photo on the screen in a second. So yeah, for £10 for this, I thought if you don't fit in it, then you don't fit in it and I get something else. But yeah, that's hopefully my nephew's suit all sorted. And then where my friend who I'm going to see tonight, I went to Wonderland, got married, she had a, can't what you call them, like a designer come out basically and sort of decorate her wedding venue for her. Because we're sort of trying to cut back on money, we are going to try and hopefully do it ourselves. So the lady that did my friend's wedding, she had a bundle for sale for £100, so I decided to go for it, and she brought it along to my friend's wedding, so I was able to get it there and then, so I didn't have to go and collect it myself, and it was already there ready and waiting. And she also threw in a few extra bits for me, so I really appreciated that. So let me just quickly show you what I got. This is the bundle, and it all came in this big massive IKEA bag. So there's like table runners, flowers, table numbers, like a big bucket for your flowers. So I'll just get them out and show you bits by bits what there is. So first of all, silver bucket for flowers. Next we have got some wooden slices, 10 to 12 of them, can't quite remember. We've got some table numbers, all just written on. They're smaller wooden slices. So essentially what you do is you can get your wooden slice, your bigger wooden slice, put your small table number on, and then that's your table number there. Nice and easy peasy. We didn't want anything too fancy. Next we have got 10 table runners. These just go across your table. So we're going for like a red and navy blue, well, burgundy, navy blue and prune sort of colour. But for the tables we weren't too bothered, sort of. It's mainly the flowers and the colour scheme we wanted for that. Whereas the tables we wanted more of a rustic design, so it worked perfectly. We've also got some table place cards. There's 20 in here, and I've seen some more on Etsy, so we'll have about 42 guests, so I can just order like another 1 or 2 packets off of there, and then that's that basically done. I'll just write their own names on there. I'm not too bothered about doing anything fancy. Next I have got a bride hanger, which, to be fair, I think I can get some stickers and put just the date on here and my name or whatever I wanted to do for it, with a nice little bow tie sort of thing on there. We have also got some of these like vase things, with some string around them. Some of them have got some love things on there. Let me show you. It says love. I think a few of them fell off, but you can just glue them back on again. I think they go quite nicely on the table with the rest of these slices. And these flowers, I know they're white, but we can just get some different ones, and if we wanted to, which to be honest I think I might just keep these actually, because I think they look quite nice, and it's green, and we have got some greenery running through the ceremony room and also the wedding breakfast room as well, so I think it'll go quite nicely. And they, to be fair, fit quite well in there anyway, so we'll see what I decide to do. But I think there's around 10 of them again. There's also tea light holders with some candles in. Again, they can go on the table. At the wedding venue, basically they ask that we can have live candles as long as it's in something like this, so that saves us getting any of them bits and bobs. And to be fair, I don't think, yeah, none of the tea lights have been used, so we don't even have to get them either. Next up we have got these all different shaped and sized bottles. This is quite a good recyclable way to do it actually. Just use your old gin bottles or vodka bottles, or I think this one's even an old Coke bottle, and you can get these lights. I've seen these on Etsy actually. They just stick in the top of your bottle, you turn your light on, and it looks really nice. Again, these can go on the table, or I don't know if to put some in the ceremony room as I'm walking down the aisle, just by the chairs as well actually, because we've got quite a few, so, and I think I only need 5 tables actually, so I could probably put 5 on the table and 5 down the aisle, so I think that would look quite nice. And again, these I've got some rustic string around them and like little love heart pieces or a love sign, depending on what bottle. Again, this, so example, this one's a bigger bottle with the love sign there, and again they all work. This is a bigger bottle than this one, so just figuring out sort of how I want it to work really. And finally there is a wedding sign stencil here, which she gave us as well. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with this, to be fair. She gave us like a wooden board as well, so essentially we can use one of these stencils and spray paint it or colour it in, paint it. I don't know yet what we're going to do, but other than that I just need to get an easel to stand it on, which I know you can get quite cheap, to be fair, just deciding what size I need. But it comes with sort of things like dance floor, bar, wedding, signs this way, so you could actually use more than one, to be fair, if you've got more than one board or whatever to use. But that's the front of it, and I think that is pretty much everything so far. I have ordered as well some wedding favours, so I'll just put a picture up on the screen now. And what I've decided to do is I'm going to put them on each plate, in the middle of the plates, and just put a chocolate in each one as a wedding favour from us to them. We do get access to the website in 21 days after paying the deposit for the venue, which is where we can basically book the lodges out and sort of start designing our catering ideas. We have got a wedding taster invite to go to in January actually, which has just reminded me we need to look at and book in to see if we can make it. It's not far away actually, so we need to get a move on with that. I think there's only one in the entire year, so if we don't go to that one, we won't be able to go to any other food wedding taster. So we'll look into it a bit later, or tomorrow after Winter Wonderland. But yeah, that's pretty much it for wedding stuff.